Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm coming on here today to finish up my gingerbread journal using this Walker Shortbread Gingerbread Min cookie box. So I wanted to decorate the cover and then I'll do a walkthrough of everything. I added some little bangles here, gingerbread men, and some charms I had in my stash to the spine there. And so I think I'm gonna, not sure how much of the wording I want to cover up, but I did, these are some gingerbread words from Scrap Diva Designs. I'll put a link in the description box that I printed out, and I thought I would kind of put these on here somewhere. And then this is also some Christmas words. It actually says December or DEC and 25, but I think I'm just going to put the 25 somewhere on the cover. And then I think I'm going to put this little gingerbread man. This is a gingerbread nesting die set from Scrap Diva Designs. Wasn't sure about covering up this word walkers, but it is on the spine, so you know, it is what it is. So I wanted to leave the closure on here so I know where it is. So I think I'm going to pop this little gingerbread up on some foam tape. Yeah, it took me a while to finish this little journal because I had so many other projects going. And then on Monday I got a cortisone injection in my basal joint, which is your thumb joint here, which is like the most painful cortisone injection I've ever gotten. I've gotten quite a few in different joints, but oh, it's so painful right there. I guess the space is so small they can't put any of that numbing medicine in there with the cortisone, so I thought I was going to pass out from the pain, so that was not fun. So I've been trying to force myself to rest it, to just kind of let the cortisone sit in. It's still pretty sore, but not as bad as what it was. So having crafting withdrawals, so I had to get back to doing something. I'm going to put him there. Maybe we could put that 25 up in the corner there. I can get my glue to come out. Well, this has been a fun project. It just, I think the challenge of it was, the pages are so narrow because I had to do it based on the size of the book. I guess I could have taken the spine off and just used the cover and maybe made it a little bit wider. I think if I do something like that next time, I might do that. But it was fun going through all my different gingerbread themed digitals and die cuts and stash to gingy up this cute little journal. I think I'm going to stick this gingy, I don't want to cover this gingerbread, gingy house. I think that needs to be up on a little bit of foam tape though. So after this project, I am going to do a video making a nativity scene out of junk mail window envelopes. Let's see. I'm trying not to completely cover this gingerbread guy. Yeah, I started this little nativity scene using the window envelopes, and so I want to finish that. So then I've got some peppermints from Scrap Diva Designs, but these ones might be too big. I should have done more of the small ones. I think maybe some of these snowflakes might look cute in here. Let's add some snowflakes. These are just those little plastic snowflakes from Hobby Lobby. My glue is gonna give me grief now. Got some dried glue, I think, in there. I think I need to wash this with the cap with some soap. My cap that had like the narrower, the really skinny fine tip got stuck on my pin. So I need to see if I have another one. You can still see that gingerbread there. So cute. I've got another little journal that I'm making with a digital gingerbreads. I'm actually using a die cut for the pages because it's shaped like a house. It's just so cute. Let's see. I've got some of these buttons on here. Might be too many gingies. Smaller snowflake. I got these little peppermints too. One of those there. Maybe another one here. Yeah, I've got all the pieces cut out. I just need to glue them together. How's that? Isn't that cute? I don't think it needs a bow. I mean, I could tie a bow or something on here. See how that would look. Yes, not crafting the last few days has been difficult. Although I had started these cards, I'd finished the cards except for putting on one of the cards some glossy accents and some stickles, and so I used my left hand to add the glossy accents and the glitter and the mica flakes to it. We do what we have to do. Yeah, I've been putting off getting this cortisone injection. I had one a while ago. I don't know how many months ago, but probably should have tied it to this thing. And I was supposed to go back and get other ones, but I'm like, oh, it's better, it's fine, you know. But I really should have gone back. But it's a really painful cortisone shot, so I was avoiding it. Oh, I feel like it needs a bow or something right here. I wonder if I can tie, let's see, can I untie this and maybe tie it to this elastic? I think it might work better there. Yeah, I got a little knot there, that's okay. It's tie it around here instead. So Walker's shortbread gingerbread cookies. I like their regular the gingerbread ones are good too, but the regular shortbread cookies are really good. I thought this was very different to use this little cute little cookie box. So. There, isn't that cute? I think it's cute. And then on the back, well, I could put on the side here, see it still says Walker's shortbread gingerbread cookies. I probably don't need a gingerbread here because I want you to see these. I could put some more snowflakes though. Let's see, what about these smaller snowflakes? I mean, I don't know if you can see, there's little, kind of like an iridescent snowflakes on the box. So we just add a little bit of dimension with these other. Probably didn't need that much glue to come out of this. Just add a couple more. So cute. Got all plastic pieces. Yeah, and then I forgot I had this little rolling pin that says hot chocolate in my stash. I don't know if that was from Hobby Lobby. I think it might have been Hobby Lobby. It just needs a couple. A little star looks like it came out of there. Just needs a couple. One up there. One piece of paper. It got stuck on there. I think we need that. Super cute. Okay, and then on the back of the cookie box was just like the ingredients. It didn't have any gingerbread from the packaging, so I thought, well, we gotta put gingerbread on here. So this is, again, this is the Scrap Diva Designs. It's the Gingerbread Nesting Set, and I'll link it in the description box. And I do have a coupon that you can use for 10% off, so you're welcome to use that if you'd like. So this was like a corrugated piece of cardboard. It's like paper. Actually, I think I got it from Hobby Lobby. There's that one, or there's this one. Kind of like her. I don't know, is there any way I could do both of them? No. Too much. We did this little guy. And one of these. I think I used all the red and white peppermints that I did on the inside. Let's glue him. I'll pop him up on a little bit of foam too. So cute. I love these gingerbread. I made so many of them, and I think I used almost all of the ones that I made. I need to make some more. Cut this in half. I probably should use Fabri-Tac with this, huh? Because this is fabric. add a little bit to the foam tape so it sticks to the fabric. This is a pretty thick fabric. Try to squeeze with my left hand so I don't irritate my thumb. Amazing what you learn to do with your non-dominant hand when you have to. How cute is that? Let's put that there too. So there is a part 1 to this video. Unfortunately, the part that that I recorded to actually take deconstructing the box and covering it didn't record because I just had some storage issues with my phone. So I'll have to do another project where I can you can see that whole process, but I think that's cute. So let me do a little walkthrough, get everything out of the way here. I might add this piece in. I realized I forgot to add that little guy. But so this just comes off like this. That's the cover to keep it closed. And I put this little, it's like they're like plastic safety pins. Little gingerbread thing on there. Things like that. I didn't put anything here. Got this little die cut Gingy Cafe. And then this, like a little journal card that flips out with a little belly band. This little, this from Scrap Diva Designs, a little Peppermint Lollipop. Excuse me. And made this little pockets out of these little cutouts from a 6x6 paper pad, which there are digitals in here, but there are also some pieces. Like this piece is from a scrapbook paper pad I had left, and so I used little cut aparts as like little pockets. And that's this word is from a die cut from KS Crafts. I love these the font of that. And then little digital with these, like, I like these vintage gingerbread men. And this was, I believe this is from KS Craft too, these little tickets. It says Christmas party and then December 25th. Little pocket there. Another little ticket says Polar Express, and made this little journal card a pocket. And this is a little like tuck spot that I used with a hidden paper clip. And then little tag here with a little pocket. That cute little gingerbread. Another one of these little, this is from My Creative Times. It's a little hot cocoa set. There's like a larger cocoa mug and then a smaller one. And some stamps from Peachy Keen. How cute is this little Sizzix reindeer? The Mary, I added the word Mary, and these puffy stickers. This is another hidden paper clip here. So you can tuck like a picture or like a little note card there. To journal, you can tuck in on both sides. This is from that little 6x6 paper pad I had. And I made a couple little of these clusters with, this is book page and little gingerbread digital and some little ephemera I had. Another little paper clip. And then this is from My Creative Times to this little cute little stocking and the snowflake. And so I made that into a little pocket and made this little tag, little cluster with like a stamp die cut and a cookie die cut and this little digital gingerbread tag. Excuse me. Another little cluster I put together, added some stickles in here, and this other little ticket says the Nutcracker. And then this is one of those hidden paper clips too that I put on top. And you can, you know, tuck something, you know, like under here. Picture, note card. This is the larger hot cocoa. Isn't that cute? I just love it. I was worried they were too big, and they are a little bit too big, and I'm like, well, it sticks over a little bit, but it's okay. It works. But I glued it down so it's a pocket. Just put a little, tuck that in there. What are you doing there? So I don't know where I meant to put this little guy. And then this was digital I had, Old Fashioned Candy Cane, Gringo Candy Company. That was cute. This little vintagey gingerbread, little gingerbread door that I made like a little tuck spot there. Another one of the nesting gingerbreads. And then these words, I love the font on these words. 'Tis the season. It's from Pixie Dust Files on Etsy. It's really cute. Cluster, and then made this little journal card a little pocket. And then look at how cute is that little digital. It's like a little gingerbread house. Old fashioned gingerbread house. That's so cute. Glued a little gingy up there. And then this is a little baking sheet from Scrap Diva Designs. And it comes with these little gingerbread men. And I glued it so it's a pocket. Made a little gingerbread tag. Another one of these sentiments from Pixie Dust Files. Just love the font. This is a little gingerbread doily from My Creative Times that I used, made just a little cluster using some digitals. And then this is a die cut from, it's like KNYJP on AliExpress. Little gingerbread like house that's up on like a cake stand. I tucked in a little card and a little peppermint candy. And then here, this is the second signature. I probably should have put 3 in here. I do have enough room. I could hole punch another one too, so maybe these would spread out a little more. This was a digital, and I put some vellum there and glued a little house digital behind it, and then made it a pocket to put a little tag. Well, it's kind of like a tuck spot because I didn't glue the sides down all the way. And then another little pocket here. And then this is a little brad I added. So that moves. Little gingerbread. So cute. And then another hidden paper clip. And then this little doily has these little gingerbread men from My Creative Times. I made that up a little like tuck spot. And then another hidden paper clip. A picture or a journal card or journal on the back of that card. Glued this this cutie down as a pocket and put this little cute little cluster together with the gingerbread and a digital that I have of all these different peppermints, and I printed it on it's paper designed with glitter for inkjet printers, so it's glittery. The pocket, and another little hidden paper clip. You can clip something underneath there. Tuck it underneath there. And then this is from My Creative Times too. It's the same one that has it has a stocking, a Christmas tree, and a mitten. And so I made it a pocket. With that little gingerbread, or put that little gingerbread digital and this little gingerbread man on foam. Another one of these cute little houses, and these little cute little paper clips from KS Crafts. Just clip that there. And then this is just kind of like a side pocket, and I clipped it, these two little cards with a hidden paper clip, and just kind of clipped it there to the side. And then this was a digital, actually this was from that paper collection, that 6x6 paper pad that I had left over, that this paper comes from. It was on one of the papers, so I cut it out and just made a little pocket. Little tag, some mittens, peppermint. And then this is the little mitten, and it comes with the word joy from that My Creative Times. Another one of these house tags, but it's a smaller version. So I made that a pocket, made that little tag, that cute little vintage gingerbread man. Put a little cluster of this little gingerbread digital house and some peppermints. Made it a little pocket there. It's another one of these little doilies. Another hidden paper clip with, this is my favorite gingerbread. I think I made from that Gingerbread Nesting Set from Scrap Diva Designs. I cut it out on some music paper that, it was just like a sheet I got from Hobby Lobby. And I just, used that Peachy Keen stamps. It's just so cute. So hidden paper clip, but you can tuck something under there. There's the back side of that. And here's another little side tuck here, and another one of these from KS Crafts, these little paper clips. I had this one too, I didn't realize I didn't use. It's like a little Santa's sled. Maybe put that up there. And I left this blank. I don't know why I left this blank, but little stamp with a little gingerbread digital. This I made, just glued the top down so it could be like a little tuck spot. And then this flips out. Made this little guy, little pocket. See how full, and the pages are not, don't lay very flat. And then this little digital cluster, another little pocket. And then this is just a little flip out here that I glued down. So that is the gingerbread journal using Walker's Shortbread Gingerbread Man cookie box. So I hope you enjoyed following along, and let me know in the comments if you have made a gingerbread project this year or you plan to make one. And if I get enough time, I will make another gingerbread journal using a Starbucks K-Cup box that I have for gingerbread latte. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching and joining along. Have a great day.